Hey everybody, Jupiter is now in Taurus as of May 16th, 2023 until May 24th, 2024. We are going to dive in with the tarot and find out what opportunities may be headed your way with this exciting Jupiter in Taurus astrological transit. So keep watching. So this is a tarot reading, but if you want to know more about the astrological energy specifically, I have made a part 1 to this video. I'll leave a link to it in the description and also up here somewhere over there in the links. This reading is for all signs. It is time-stamped. The timestamps are in the description of the video and also in the first pinned comment. All right, let's get into your tarot reading. All right, Aries, let's see what you need to know about the opportunities that Jupiter in Taurus may be bringing you. Aries, let's find out. Aries. All right, so we have a Ten of Swords and we have the Tower, the Eight of Wands, the Temperance, wow, and the Two of Swords. Okay. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So I think there may be a rather dramatic beginning to this transit. Now, this energy may manifest in Leo season. It's possible with the Eight of Wands here, but this could also be within 10 days. So I would look to May 26th as a possibility. With this Ten of Swords, within 10 days of Jupiter going into Taurus, there could be some very exciting surprise that gets you unstuck in some way in your life. Now, of course, Jupiter's in your second house of money and self-esteem and values, okay? But I'm trying to look at everything holistically here, not just by houses, okay? So something rapid fire is going to shift in your life. Jupiter, and here's the Jupiter energy, with the Sagittarius card coming up here, the Temperance, which is, of course, Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter. I think you are going to have a choice to make with this Two of Swords here. Also with Temperance, you know, the water pouring into the other cup and the transmutation and the alchemical reaction that happens. So I feel like you're going to respond to something very quickly, or something very quickly is going to come in. There may be multiple opportunities. You may have to focus yourself on only 2 things. That's also possible with this. You may need to open up your mind to whatever this shift is going to bring to your life. Okay, so you may have been complaining that you've been stuck in some way. Ten of Swords. You know, it could be financial. It could be like you're feeling people are not appreciating you or whatever. So you could just be feeling like down and out, and, you know, maybe a slight pity party going on for yourself with the Ten of Swords. I mean, that's okay. We all go through those types of things. But Jupiter dynamically, here's the Uranus energy also, is, you know, really triggering something surprising. Now, Jupiter and Uranus are going to meet up on April 21st, 2024. So this could also be an indicator, especially around that time frame. We got the Jupiter, we got the Uranus, where, wow, something just crazy good could come in for you. With the Leo energy here, it may have something to do with rewards for a creative project, you know, monetary rewards for a creative project. Maybe some sort of funding or scholarship for your children. That's also associated with the 5th house. There could be some 5th house is gambling and taking risks. There could be some big payoff for some risk or chance you take. It's possible, but it's more like taking a chance on yourself, right? That's what it's really about. So this is very interesting. This Two of Swords, you know, I feel like it's maybe a little bit also, I'm not reading this all in a line. I'm reading it all holistically. It's also probably connected with this Ten of Swords. That maybe you've been a little bit in a funk because, you know, this is stuck. And, you know, I think it's important for you it's important for you to start feeling that Jupiterian optimism again. Now, you just had Jupiter going through your own sign, but as I've said in previous videos, I think Aries people may have felt a little shortchanged because our ruling planet was retrograde for a while. We had Jupiter backtracking into Pisces and then going forward again. Like, it just wasn't a smooth, like, flow, just all in our sign. And there were other planetary alignments going on that were just not that favorable, honestly. So I think Jupiter and Taurus, it has a straight shot for a year. It's an entirely different energy vibe. So I think it's important for you to kind of get out of whatever disappointment it's, if you were really hyped up about Jupiter in Aries. I mean, I was definitely, good things may have happened, but maybe your expectations were not totally met. That's okay. Sometimes that happens. Jupiter can sometimes promise more than he delivers, sure. But these energies are very promising, and there really could be something of a beautiful change in your circumstances. There could be an opportunity to travel. This is your 9th house too. So your other fellow fire sign houses are being brought in here with the Leo and the Sag. So, it could be opportunities to travel. There could be opportunities to go back to school, learn new things. If you're in academia, there may be some sort of rewards and benefits coming to you through that. There could be you finish an important book manuscript and get it published. Okay, so, but there is something here where you need to really look at, like, she doesn't want to look at anything, and this dude doesn't want to look at anything either. Look at about your own mental attitude, okay? Because you may need an attitude adjustment, just a little bit, to make the best use of the Jupiter and Taurus energies. And that's always what it's about. So adjust your attitude if need be. And I would also say, use this energy here in the middle, this 8 of Wands. Really start, boom, putting stuff out there, Aries. Like, seize the day, carpe diem, get your butt back in gear. All right, whatever was going on here. Okay, whatever. All right, you're one of the best signs that can just shake it off and just move along. All right, but there is something here definitely to look at and address. So this looks good. With the Tower card coming out here, I think there could be really several fortuitous surprises for you in the year ahead that, again, could cause you to move quickly, propel you very rapidly toward some sort of major arcana coming up here with Temperance, some sort of major life-changing goal, pursuit, big picture perspective. Like, your life could change in a very dramatic way, like for the better. In maybe a way you don't exactly see yet. And of course, because this transit is going through your 2nd house, it could bring money with it as well. All right, Taurus, let's see what opportunities Jupiter may be bringing you. Please check out your Taurus birthday live celebration that we had last week. It was great. There is a general reading for the collective, and in that reading I mentioned how this is probably going to be one of the most important years of your life. You have Jupiter going into your sign, and also Uranus is already there. So this is some big energy. Definitely maybe watch that reading for the collective. All right, let's see what we have going on for you with Jupiter. So we're not going to look at this just by the houses. We're going to really look at it all holistically and see what we can get from the tarot about Jupiter and Taurus for Taurus. All right, we have Page of Wands and we have the Star. Wow, beautiful. The 10 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, and the Page of Swords. All right, so we start with a page, we end with a page, but I'm reading all this holistically, not necessarily in order. So I think this is going to be a very important year for you to begin a whole brand new healing cycle in your life. Now, you could be healing a relationship with your children. You could be, with the 6 of Cups here, you could be healing. We have 2 kids showing up here. You could be healing a relationship with your inner child. You could be healing, some sort of burden that you have carried for a while, or an energetic cycle finally wrapping up. And this may have already happened, like at the tail end of the Jupiter and Aries. Maybe this already happened, and you are so ready to pursue a dream, Six of Cups, that you have had for a long time, and follow a brand new path for yourself with the Star card here. So this is, if we look by houses, this is your 10th house of career. So it could involve something like that. 10th house, though, is also public relationships, like a marriage partner. So some of you may be looking toward healing your marriage. Okay. Others of you, if you are not married, maybe you are looking toward manifesting a soulmate type relationship with the Six of Cups here. Very possible. But others of you, it's really just about beginning with the 2 pages, some course of action, movement forward into, as I said, a brand new destiny for yourself. Now, it may involve something to do with communications, writing, speaking, teaching, networking, sales. It's also it's going to bring this emotional refreshment, mental refreshment, just to your life. Energetically, you may be kind of getting the wind beneath your wings a little bit more. Again, now don't do anything crazy, of course, but I mean, this is very profound healing with the Star card, healing energetically, physically with the wands, but also some mental healing. Because perhaps you are listening more to your inner child. You're listening more toward doing things that just make you feel happy. Sure, everyone needs finances. Everybody needs food on the table and a roof over their heads. So you're doing this stuff, but you're also looking at ways that you can, perhaps improve your career. And the Star card is excellent because it can suggest that there could be a promotion. There could be publicity coming to you in terms of your business. With the Page of Wands, I would say any marketing initiatives that you can do for your business. This Wands for me is film and physically showing up. So if you can do that, and also perhaps with the Page of Swords, use, of course, email, text, things like that, written communication to market yourself or, promote yourself, or within your career somehow, that would be very valuable to you in the year ahead as well. So I feel like with the 2 pages here, there's likely to be 2 prominent new beginnings, new cycles starting for you. I'm feeling Leo season. And I'm also feeling Aquarius season next year. Okay, now it may come at the other fire or air sign times, but that's what I'm feeling. Okay, so this is very, very exciting. But you are really ready to just travel lighter and shift this 10 of Wands, and have new beginnings in your life based on your healed self, based on really just joy and enlightenment and enlightenment. And lightenment, meaning you've lightened up. So I think it's just going to be a very, very interesting year for you ahead. Absolutely. And if you've been looking for work, I think you could perhaps, again, it's a general reading and apply the energies to your life, but you could start again in a whole new career. Doesn't matter what age you are, right? It doesn't matter. You could begin again with something that really is your next destiny. So if you've been thinking about that, if, whatever's going on for you career-wise, maybe think about a different path for yourself, one that you've maybe wanted to do for a long time, that you've been interested in, and get it started. So interesting energies here, Taurus. All right, Gemini, let's see what opportunities Jupiter and Taurus may be bringing you in the year ahead. Geminis, let's see what we have for you. Gemini. We have the Emperor. Ooh, and the 4 coins. Very nice. 7 of Wands. Hermit. And your energy, King of Swords. Okay. And of course, the Virgo is also ruled by Mercury, just as you are. So we kind of got like a double Mercury influence here. Okay. So Virgo people could be important to you in the year ahead. A fellow air sign could be important, and also perhaps an Aries. And maybe a Taurus even with the Four of Coins here, and also perhaps a Leo born at the end of July. Okay, so those are all possibilities of people who may be pivotal in your year ahead. I'm not reading this in order. I'm just going to read all of this holistically. Yeah, I have a feeling here, because we have strong alone energy with the Hermit, but also the Emperor. It's not that you're going to be lonely at the top. I don't feel that. But I feel like you are going to be very much focused on working on something by yourself. Now, it could be something career related. It could be writing a book. It could be, developing your own business, especially with the Emperor. I mean, whatever. It could be a career, a project at work that you get assigned and it's only assigned to you, You could be studying something important as well. You could be improving your home by yourself. This is your 4th house of home. So you could be doing all the DIYs yourself. It could be something like that. But there is some important project for you in the year ahead where you're solely in charge of it, Emperor, and you are absolutely focused on it. You got your plans in your hand. You're figuring it out. And you are not afraid, 7 of Wands, here you are, to take on the challenge. Okay, look, the guy with his stick here. You're like, bring it on, baby. I got this. I'm doing it. I am stoked. Okay, so there is something here. We got some major arcanas, these 2 major arcanas, where whatever you're undertaking, yes, you're undertaking it for practical reasons. The 4 of Coins is showing up here. Sure. Like, you want more money at the end of the day. You could be working on a savings plan. I'm paying off debt, whatever it is. Like, you're in charge, you're doing it. And it's going to impact your financial security and your foundation in life. But there's also a spiritual component to this with the Hermit. So there is going to be also a lot of spiritual wisdom that you're going to be applying, but that you're also going to be gleaning from this endeavor that you're in charge of. And I think one of the things that's going to be really important for you in the year ahead, and maybe as part of this spiritual growth or spiritual understanding, is to do it your way. I did it my way. Cue up that song. That's your theme song for the year ahead. An oldie but goodie. You're doing it your way. And maybe stepping into that a little bit more for yourself is part of that journey with Jupiter. So Jupiter is bringing you an opportunity to really level up spiritually, but also financially in your unique talents and abilities. And in all of the above mentioned areas that I just detailed. So apply the energies to your life. But also with the Aries energy here, the Emperor and the 7 of Wands, it is kind of, again, like boldly going. This is like Star Trek, right? Boldly going where no one's gone before. So you're going to be boldly going where you haven't been before. But that's a good thing, because that is going to bring you the rewards that you want. There's something here, I think, that can be the making of you in the year ahead, which is excellent, because here's your energy as well with this King of Swords. So you're going to be really directing your energy in very useful and fruitful ways. Again, not fruitful financially, but also spiritually and mentally. So this is excellent, excellent energy. If you are DIYing a home or DIYing something, or you have your own business, I feel like you could really, by the end of this transit, you could be really making some solid gains for yourself. So this is excellent energy for, if you're working on a home, it could increase in value as well based on what you are doing. The DIY stuff, you're saving yourself a lot of money, but it's also really adding maybe even more than you're expecting to the value of your home. Very possible. But those of you who have your own business, some unique spin that you put on what you're doing it can really bring in more money. So don't be afraid to really push the envelope a little bit with whatever it is you're doing. And don't be afraid either with this Emperor to stand up and take a stand for something you believe in as well, especially with the Seven of Wands here with this also. Okay, so this is great energy here, Gemini. All right, Cancer, Jupiter in Taurus. So what do you need to know? What opportunity might Jupiter be bringing to you? Cancerian peoples. Let's find out. All right, Cancer. The Fool, beautiful, and the Page of Cups. Okay, probably a travel. 5 of Coins, Page of Wands, and the 6 of Coins. Okay. All right, so Jupiter is likely bringing you a travel opportunity. I would say either during a water sign season, or a fire sign season. So there could be 2 travel opportunities. That's possible, especially also with the 6 of Coins. We have the scales in this card, you can see. So it could be one trip's a little bigger than the other. So it could be like one cross-country trip and then one trip just like somewhere within the state you're living or something like that. Okay, so again, I'm looking at all of this holistically, not necessarily in order. I do feel like Jupiter is going to bring you an opportunity to begin again, perhaps with some sort of financial situation. So if finances have been a problem with this 5 of Coins here, there may be an improvement, especially maybe in Libra season, this end of September into October, based on something new that you begin with the Page of Wands. Will it solve all the problems if you're having money issues? Maybe not, okay, because it's the 6 of Coins, but there can be an improvement, absolutely. There can be a better balancing. I mean, in today's economy, and most of us need more than we think we need. I mean, it's just crazy with inflation and stuff. But because we have the 5 and then we go to the 6, there can be an improvement. And with the Page here, it's likely because you are maybe starting something new. Now, you could be starting your own business. You could be starting a new job. You could be starting a new investment portfolio. You could be whatever, right? Apply the energies to your life. Okay. We also have a Page of Cups here, which is interesting. This is your Pisces energy. That is your 9th house of the big picture perspective of your life. It's also about travel, and it is next to the Fool. I was trying not to break this reading out too much by houses. I wanted to look at it more just energetically, but it is your 9th house. Jupiter naturally rules the 9th house in astrology. He rules Sagittarius, which is the 9th house in the astrological wheel. So it is very possible that you get an invitation, a surprise invitation to travel with someone. You may be concerned about the finances to do that, but it's possible, again, it's possible that maybe your friend has some freebies, or it's like their Airbnb or their timeshare or something like that, and you can go with them. And so you might find a way to be able to work out the finances for that trip. I think there is something important here about you using these travel, if there's 2 travel opportunities, which there may be because of the 2 pages, using these travel opportunities to kind of just rebalance your energy. With the 6 of Coins, I don't think this is benefactor energy as well. So somebody, in fact, may be helping you finance one of these trips, as I just said. I feel like this is not travel for business necessarily. I mean, it could be one of them, but I'm feeling it's more about kind of bringing the equilibrium back to your life in some way. And the Fool here is great. So this is a clean slate energy. I think that Jupiter is bringing you the opportunity to, I think, really get yourself straightened out financially in the year ahead. Again, it's not a 10 of Coins or a 9 of Coins, but you're going to be moving in the right direction with your finances. And this ties in also with the fact that we're going to have the North Node go into your 10th house of career in July. So, and it'll be in there until January of 2025. So, you know, and Jupiter will technically be in your 11th house of hopes and wishes and dreams, and also personal gains. So this first part of the year, especially from now until like Libra season, there may indeed be the first stirrings and beginnings of this financial improvement, which could even amplify as we get into, you know, the mid part of 2024 and onward. Okay. As that North Node continues to open doors for you in your 10th house of career. So I feel like this is, you know, the reset time, the Fool here. It is about taking a chance on yourself also, and maybe trying something new and different than what you've been doing before, especially in terms of career and networking also, with the Jupiter going into that 11th house. So don't be afraid to, you know, get out there either with this Page of Wands. Like, this is also about people seeing your face. So meet, greet, socialize, and you'll be very surprised at how a benefactor may arrive in your life. Remember, Jupiter is about opportunity. And this is an opportunity card because it is somebody who's giving you something that you need. And that somebody can be the universe. So, but, you know, they got to know where you live. They got to see your face. Okay? So remember that, Cancer. All right, Leos, let's see what you need to know about Jupiter in Taurus. Energies. Leos. All right, let's see what we have. I shuffle in between each sign, so it looks like I don't shuffle a lot, but I really do in between each one. Oh, the Empress. And the Eight of Cups. Okay. Big old coin there. Three of Wands. And the Hierophant. Wow. Okay, well, I've been trying not to break this out by houses. But I guess I'm gonna have to do that. So, because this is about your career, and Jupiter is going into your 10th house of career. We have the Taurus energy showing up over here. This is also your Libra energy, your 3rd house of communications. We have the big old Ace of Coins, some new opportunity. We have the Hierophant, Taurus, 10th house of career again. Wow. A big ship coming in. You're waving goodbye and waving hello to something new. So you have been very patient. I'm going to look at all of this holistically, not necessarily in order. Here's patience and here is patience. You've been wishing and praying and hoping and visualizing and hanging in there, really wanting to better your finances. And with this Ace of Coins here, it seems like Jupiter is going to deliver for you. Now, the timing of this really depends on your own individual chart and what's going on. Absolutely. But we'll give a few timings. I think it's very possible that this may happen around your birthday. Now, Venus will be retrograde around your birthday. She goes retrograde July 20th until September 4th. But I think it's possible, because we have an Eight of Cups here, I think it is possible you might return to something from the past. Now, this could be a past career, a past employer, a past maybe city where you lived before and worked, and you're going to move back there or something like that. So it's not always bad to, do things during a Venus retrograde. It just depends on what you're doing. Usually you don't want to make big financial decisions, but it's kind of like a Mercury retrograde where it really depends on the circumstances. Life can't always wait for retrogrades to be finished. It just can't. So as long as you know that sometimes things can readjust themselves a little bit if a decision gets made during a retrograde, that's all. But it doesn't mean if something good comes in that you shouldn't consider it during a retrograde period. And I'm saying around your birthday because of this Three of Wands that we have here. And if we're starting here in, May to June, July to August. So by the end of your birthday season, which is when the Venus will be retrograde, there could be something going on for you, a ship, an offer coming in. And it looks like it will be a good one because the Empress is here and also this Ace of Coins. So whatever you're planting, whatever financial seed you are planting in your career with this Jupiter and Taurus energy has the potential to absolutely grow into something marvelous for you. With the Empress showing up here, it is important, though, that you're going to need, as you know, we need to do, we just don't set it and forget it, plant it and then ignore it. Like you are going to need to actively nurture this new opportunity, to work on visualizing it, your creative visualization, your journaling, your manifestation practices, all of that. And be willing also to emotionally leave behind perhaps maybe something you did already grow. So some of you may be going through a career shift as well. You could have nurtured a career for a while in a particular area. You could have had your own business or something. And this new opportunity may be signifying or indicating that you're going to need to have faith in yourself in some wholly new area. It's possible, especially with this 8 of Cups here. So some of you could be just emotionally releasing, like selling your own company, or again, like something you've done for a while. You're just kind of emotionally finished with it. You could have been burnt out. This is something you could have started about 8 years ago, 18 years ago, 28 years ago, or even 38. Let's do the 3 and the 8, even 38 years ago. And now you're ready for a brand new adventure, and you're willing to invest in yourself and your creative energy and have faith in yourself to make this happen. So this looks very, very promising here. So a long-awaited opportunity to wave goodbye and wave hello to something not just brand new and giving you emotional refreshment and excitement, but also something that could be very financially rewarding. All right, Virgo, let's see what opportunities Jupiter may be bringing you in the year ahead. Virgos, let's find out. Virgos, the Fool and the Star. Wow. There you are, Queen of Coins, 10 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. Do I even need to do the reading? I mean, this is beautiful. This is gorgeous, Virgo. Okay, so, wow. All right. This is your 6th house of work and well-being. This Aquarian energy that's showing up here. But I'm also looking at it, I think, as a time marker for when Pluto goes back into Aquarius, which will happen in January of 2024. So I think there could be some sort of significant healing, significant publicity coming to you. Especially in your career, whatever that means for you. Okay, publicity, public recognition in some way, in regards to your career, especially I would say from January to the end of the transit of Jupiter and Taurus, May 24th, 2024. Some of you may be starting some sort of new career emphasis. Career path, especially with this energy showing up here. The Star for me is very much about a new destined path opening up that maybe you have been wishing for a while. The 9 of Cups here. This may transpire around your birthday. It is possible. There's a beautiful new moon in your sign on September 15th. So there could be something very lovely, a wish fulfilled, since we have the 9 here and we have your energy showing up maybe around your birthday, middle of September to end of September. Very lovely wish. And of course, Jupiter brings opportunities. He brings goodies. He brings gifts. He is technically in your 9th house of the big picture perspective of your life, which also includes travel. So there may be a trip on the agenda for you with this Fool card here as well, a big trip. Perhaps a trip to see family with the 10 of Cups. There could be some sort of important family reunion on the cards. There could be a travel with your significant other. If you don't have a significant other and you wish to meet one, you could meet someone on a travel. It's very possible here. It is possible also that a Scorpio is going to be important to your life in the year ahead, with this 10 of Cups showing up. This could be a family member. It doesn't have to be a lover or, paramour or whatever. But it also could be somebody of that nature. Scorpio could be important, pivotal for you in the year ahead. So there is really, what I feel here is an appetite for new beginnings and really pushing yourself out of a comfort zone as well. Home life looks to be good with the 10 of Cups. You could also be manifesting some sort of promotion at your job that allows you to move to a better place, whatever that means for you. Okay, so it could be a bigger home, or maybe finally you get your own apartment or something like that. Especially with the Queen of Coins, the real estate energy showing up here. So this is fantastic. Remember how strong you are in terms of your focus, right? And your manifesting ability. And make sure that you are focusing on good, that you're focusing on potential, and that you're not allowing yourself to go down a rabbit hole of worry and stress. Okay, because whatever we focus on is what expands in our life. And what you want to have expand is freedom, adventures, a new path perhaps unfolding for your career. That could bring a lot of healing to your life and healing to your finances. Perhaps some sort of travel, and also perhaps some sort of improvement to your home situation as well. There could be a real healing with family, healing maybe a rift or a problem that was going on in the family. It's very possible. So this is very nice. This is very nice energies here. And I think also a wish perhaps to maybe publish a book, and maybe that book has something to do with really raising your profile in your industry. I would say that if you're going to be doing that, you need to get on it now. The Fool card, start it now. Or rather, I would say start it. I'm filming this the day of Jupiter going into Taurus, May 16th. We have a new moon in Taurus on I believe the 18th in 2 days. So, or maybe it's the 19th. I don't remember the exact day. So wait until after the new moon in Taurus. I would wait until next week to get started on that new book. You could see it published perhaps by Aquarius season. It's something maybe that you get done very quickly because you feel so passionate about it. You have a real just drive and craving to get it done. So this looks very positive. But remember again, what you manifest, a lot of it, not everything, that's a whole discussion for another day, but a lot of it does depend on what you are focusing on. So keep that in mind, because you know how sometimes you let yourself get worried. Focus on what you can do, take practical steps, and it's important for you to begin something new that expands your horizons in the year ahead, especially with that Fool card. All right, Libras, let's see what Jupiter in Taurus may bring to your life. Opportunities from Jupiter in Taurus. What do the Libras need to know? Let's find out. Libras. We have the 10 of Cups, and we have the 7 of Coins. The 8 of Cups, the Pluto, and the Page of Coins. Okay. I'm reading all of this holistically. I was doing my best to just kind of just look at energies without necessarily looking at houses. But we do have a very 8th house flavor going on in this reading, and Jupiter is going to be in your 8th house of sex, death, intimacy, transformation, physically, mentally, and emotionally, transforming and healing your life. And we have the Pluto energy here with the Death card. We have the 8th house with the 8 of Cups showing up here as well. So, again, I'm reading all this holistically. 8th house also has to do with other people's money. These energies indicate to me that it is possible, again, it's a general reading and it's a possibility that you inherit something financially from somebody close to you. Now, the word inherit technically means to receive something. Doesn't mean somebody has to pass on, okay? But, you could, for example, let's give an example. I like concrete examples. You could be, there could be some sort of division of property, of family property, 10 of Cups, a family homestead with other people. And you have a coin land in your basket, and, you wave goodbye to that particular piece of property, and you're never going back there. Maybe because you decide you're going to move across country or go somewhere else. And you're going to start some sort of investment plan, Page of Coins, with your coin that lands in your basket. Okay. There could be, the sale of your own home. There maybe could be a parting of the ways. I mean, with this energy here, there could be a parting of the ways with a significant relationship. It is possible with the 10 of Cups here. Now, maybe you're not married to the person. Maybe you've just been cohabitating in some capacity. Again, doesn't have to be a marriage. Everybody has all sorts of living arrangements these days. We have to because of the way the economy is. And there could just be, whatever. This person wants to go this way, that person wants to go that way, and there is a parting of the ways here, and there is coin that comes to you because of that. Or you're going to need some coin in your basket in order to find a new place to live. That is also possible. So I think there's going to be a shift in where you're living, how you're living, and who you're living with. Now, with the Pluto energy showing up here, and if I look at timings, Pluto is backtracking into Capricorn. He's already gone backwards in Aquarius. He is backtracking into Capricorn, which is your 4th house of home. And he'll be backtracking, I believe, July of this year until January of 2024. So from the middle of this year till the end of this year, 2023, you may, in fact, have to address some sort of change in your living situation. Jupiter, remember, this is about opportunity. Jupiter, I think, will help you land on your feet. The 10 of Cups is here. So I think this is going to be maybe something you're leaving, but also something you could be going to. That's, apply the energies to your situation. Again, Jupiter is going to be in Taurus. Here we got the Taurus energy showing up with the Page of Coins. I think you're going to land on your feet. But there is a change that is required. I mean, the Pluto is here, and this is the 8th house. And 8th house is about transformation. And it involves other people. So there is something going on here. And other people's money can be the bank. It can be the mortgage company. It doesn't have to be a family member or somebody you know. So take all of this into consideration. But I think, Jupiter is trying to maybe get you out of a comfort zone and get you to some place that's actually going to be happier for you and bring you more personal growth. Maybe connect you with people who are maybe better for you also to be around. That's possible too. You may be moving because of a job offer. That's possible with this Page of Coins here. And you don't maybe see this coming now. But Pluto backtracking again in that 4th house into Capricorn, retrogrades can bring things out of the woodwork, so to speak. Things from the past, situations that were not quite done and dusted and tied in a little bow. All right, finally, we're going to figure all that out. So this is very interesting. Like I said, I think you're going to land on your feet, but change is going to be required. So I would say if this energy really resonates for you, that you start planning. That's also Page of Coins. You start researching and you start figuring out what you're going to need financially in order to make this transition as smooth as possible for you. All right, Scorpio, let's see what opportunities Jupiter in Taurus may be bringing you. Scorpios, let's find out. Oh, God, these cards are flying all over the place. All right, let's do that again. Scorpios. All right, let's see. Oh, well, we have the Tower. Okay. And we have the Page of Coins. The Queen of Coins. The Leo Strength. And the Queen of Wands. Okay. All right, now, I'm trying to look at all of this holistically, not necessarily by houses. I really think that this has something to do with your career, actually, because we have the Leo, which is your 10th house of career. And even with this Queen of Wands, which, you know, with the Leo, again, can be your 10th house of career. But this is also just a lot of connecting energy in terms of your personal passion and fire, like what you feel fired up about, where you want to invest your life force energy. Where do you want to connect with other people and share your creative endeavors and your messages from the heart, even with the Leo showing up here. And then we have this beautiful Queen of Coins, and what she focuses on expands. So this is strong manifestation energy, especially in the realm of practical matters like money, opportunities. And it's tied in with our Jupiter and Taurus. We have the Page of Coins, also Jupiter and Taurus. And Uranus and Taurus, the Tower. So there could be some very surprising news Jupiter could bring to you. I would say probably in an Earth sign season. So it could be this Virgo season. It could be Capricorn season. It could be Taurus season next year. Because Jupiter and Taurus will be in that sign until May 24th, 2024. Okay, so it could be, you know, about a year from now even. Very surprising news, maybe about a new career opportunity, some sort of endeavor that you have been investing your heart and soul into creatively, like you have created this, whatever it is for your career, like you've put your personal stamp on it in some way, Scorpio, could be a very surprising monetary hit, so to speak. Okay, now, yes, 7th house, that's where Jupiter is going to be navigating. It's relationships, both business and personal. So, and because we have two queens showing up here, there could be a fire sign energy, possibly a Leo, and there could be an earth sign energy that could be an important business contact for you in the year ahead, could be helping you personally with some sort of situation. So these two, I feel like it's probably female energy because they're showing up as the queens, but could really be kind of like an angel in disguise, you know, that type of thing. Angel in the flesh, so to speak, helping you with probably something career related because of the Leo showing up here. Or one of them introduces you to a significant other. That's also possible. Because again, Jupiter is going to be in that 7th house. So this is very, very exciting energy. I think that also with the Tower showing up here, the period when Jupiter and Uranus conjunct, which happens April 21st, 2024, that could also bring in some very surprising, strong monetary results for you with this Leo, especially in terms of your career. And it comes down again to your own creative energy and life force energy that you have poured into something. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. Yeah, and also because too, Sagittarius is your second house of money. Jupiter rules Sag. We got the Sag showing up here too, if we count the Queen of Wands as that. So, anything that makes you feel really good about yourself in terms of, again, sharing from the heart, your creative energies, I think could have very surprising financial results for you in the year ahead. So choose a project that you feel really, really excited about, and don't be afraid to just go for it. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what your ruling planet may bring you in the year ahead as it goes through Taurus. Let's find out. Sagittarius. All right. Sagittarius. The Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Coins. All right, well, that's very nice. Okay, so I think that I'm going to read it all holistically. I think that you perhaps have been a little bit, you've been stuck, not necessarily in analysis paralysis of, you're stuck because you don't have any opportunities. I think that you've been stuck because you have maybe too many dreams. If that makes sense. You have so many possibilities that you are excited about. The Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands. That you're not doing anything. Like, you're spinning your wheels, in other words. But it's not because you don't have ideas or you're lazy or anything like that. Like I said, it's like you almost have too much going on that you're not doing, actually putting it out there. Okay, so you'd like to put it out there. You've been thinking about putting it out there, but then something stops you. Okay, this Eight of Swords. And I think what stops you, is maybe some belief in yourself. Okay. Or it could be some outside forces. There's maybe something that you don't see. It could be a blind spot that you're not seeing. It's possible. So the other thing I'm getting a little tweak in my ear. Some of you may have a very idealistic and perfectionistic, ideal of some sort of situation in your life, and that's keeping you from moving forward. Things have been trying to come in, but you've been quashing them before they get off the ground because you have this perfectionism that you think it needs to be a certain way. I think what your ruling planet is going to help you recognize is how you got to shift out of that. If you really want to achieve a Ten of Coins situation for yourself, where you have financial stability, especially with the Ten of Coins, you have a strong family unit, you have, long-term investments that work for you, you have your house in order, in other words, Ten of Coins, your house is in order, and all that what that phrase signifies, then you gotta get yourself out of this and change your mental attitude. Six of Swords. You've got to move on and take charge of yourself and the situation, because you may be responsible for a few other people, and they can't be let down by you waiting around or spinning your wheels because of some ideal that you're trying to achieve. So I think that this is important to look at. This is within your own mental shifting that can happen. Okay, so Jupiter is going into your sixth house of work and well-being. you could absolutely have the potential to manifest a big opportunity for yourself to get your house in order financially. But you may be too short-sighted and too idealistic to see what this opportunity could evolve into. You're maybe looking at it at a surface level. You're looking at it just from this vantage point. Like you're not looking 6 months down the line. Oh, if I take this now, I could be way over here by then. All right. Rarely is anything ever 100%. We aim for that, but practically speaking, I think a lot of the time it's good if we can reach even 80%. So I think there is something to look at here with this energy. And I also think that because it's your ruling planet we're talking about, Jupiter is going to direct you. I feel like this is Jupiter in the back of the boat here. Okay. He's going to be directing you and showing you the way forward. If you would just take off the blinders and let him show you. Remember, Jupiter is associated with the wheel card in tarot, which is about change. It's about the universe stepping in and guiding and helping. So you got to get out of your own way is what I really feel here, Sag, okay? Because look at this beautiful energy, this 10 of coins. And Capricorn season could be pivotal for you, but this is Capricorn energy for me. But I would also say probably about 10 weeks from also the start of this period. So that would take us to the middle of or beginning of August. Venus will be retrograde that time, which is a good time to review finances, to get your house in order, to look at ways in which you maybe sabotage yourself financially or from opportunities. But it also could bring an opportunity in from the past, very possible, or something, you're connected to in the past in some way. It's often advised not to make big monetary decisions when Venus is retrograde, but real life doesn't always wait for retrogrades to be over. And if an opportunity is good, and if it is connected to your past, then it can work out, despite the fact that Venus may be retrograde. Okay, you just have to take everything within consideration. All right, but it's possible. I would also say Capricorn season as well. And I think the universe may give you a little test, Sagittarius, in Gemini season, which starts like next week, and may come in with something to see if you're really willing to take off those blinders, right? That 8 of Swords, and really start working with the energy. So there could be a nibble. There could be something like the universe is trying to offer you, especially like with a job or something like that. So be alert also, Gemini season, to see what's going on with this energy also. All right, Capricorn, let's see what Jupiter and Taurus may bring into your life. Capricorns, Jupiter and Taurus, what do they need to know? Let's find out. Capricorn, the 8 of Wands. And the 10 of Coins, the 4 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. All right, very nice. So we're going to look at all this holistically, but all right, Leo is your 8th house of other people's money. So Jupiter could be bringing you some sort of financial payout benefit from other people's money, income tax refund, some sort of scholarship or annuity or inheritance or mortgage payoff or debt consolidation and payoff, any type of thing like that is very possible with these energies here. There could be a sudden windfall. All right, Jupiter technically will be traveling in your 5th house of taking risks. So there could be some risk that you take that pays off for you handsomely in some way. Possible, very possible with these energies. But again, this is your 8th house, and with this 10 of coins. Also, Leo season's probably going to be important for you. I would say also Pisces season next year, March in particular, and your own birthday season with the 10 of coins here in regards to just opportunities coming in for you. All right. Now, some of you, you're looking for a job, you're looking for creative connections, creative opportunities. Jupiter will be going through that 5th house of yours. I do think that it is possible you're going to have more than one opportunity to consider because the 2 of Swords is here. So there is something you're going to be weighing and considering and thinking about. This also could be more than one opportunity, not just creatively and financially and career-wise, but also with your personal life. If you are in the dating world and you are looking, this 8th house also rules intimacy, physical intimacy. And, 5th house is romance. So if you are in that dating world, you could have several options. And I know that sounds strange for Capricorn. This is like, no, wait a minute. Really? It is possible. Absolutely, with these energies. And something could come out of the blue when you least expect it, especially some sort of emotional shift in circumstances, opportunity. Because this 3 here, it's like, okay, these didn't work out. The last 3 relationships didn't work out. Why should I think anything's going to work out with this new one coming in? But you're going to be surprised. Here's the 3 of Cups. So there could be just, also just some beautiful creative connections coming in as well. You could receive an offer from the universe to join a dance troupe, a band, a filmmaking community, some other sort of artistic type gathering community that could be just wonderful for you. You're hesitant at first about it, but once you say yes and you start, hanging out with the people, whatever, it could just be fantastic for you. And I do feel with this 10 of coins, that some of you are going to be getting some money from your artistic pursuits, your, artistic endeavors. Maybe you already do that as a career. Again, 5th house, Jupiter going through that 5th house, but also this 10 of coins, 3 of cups indicates that people in the arts, my Capricorns that are in the arts, could really benefit handsomely in the year ahead. There is something about your physical energy with this 8 of wands. I think you're going to have a lot of physical energy and stamina in the year ahead. And one of the ways that you can help manifest these situations for yourself is by performing. That's very Leo. Showing up, if you're in the film industry, especially in media, performing, like put yourself out there more than you have thus far. You could be very surprised at the results, especially when you're kind of like least expecting, or, you just show up to something. You're like, oh, what is this going to be? And it turns out to be something amazing. So your physical presence, I think, is going to be a very important opportunity making potion. Part of the magical effervescent potion for your year ahead is that beautiful dynamic. This is your energy, and this 8 of wands is physical energy. This is very dynamic, beautiful energy that the people around you are really going to respond to. So say yes to invitations, even though you may not feel like it. Say yes. The ones you don't feel like, those are going to probably be the ones that are going to be the best, honestly, from this energy. So it is really time to put yourself out there emotionally, energetically, and let's see the monetary rewards come in because you're doing that. All right, Aquarius, let's see what goodies Jupiter may be bringing you in the year ahead. Opportunities for the Aquarians from Jupiter. Let's find out. Aquarius. The 9 of Cups, very nice. And the 4 of Coins. And this is the house where Jupiter will be transiting. Taurus for you, 4th house, 4 of Coins. Your house of home, family, roots. 6 of Swords. Two of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so there is likely to be a very positive change when it comes to your home situation. Now, I was trying not to break this out by houses, but since we have this coming up here, but I'm going to read this a couple different ways. I think those of you who have been wishing for some sort of stable home situation, maybe that would involve a moving on because of the Six of Swords here. Here's the key to your new door, to your new home. And this is, to me, a Two of Wands is a gateway energy. It is, and we have the Knight of Cups. So probably in a water sign season. Okay, so maybe Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces season. This could be taking place for you. This wish of having this different home life. It could be buying, selling. And with the Four of Coins, that's excellent. I mean, Jupiter is going to be in that fourth house, bringing you an opportunity to perhaps move to a place that's more affordable, or finally buy your first home is very possible. But, whatever this signifies for you, you're going to find the key. You're going to find the solution that unlocks the key to whatever you may have a dilemma about when it comes to your home and family situation. Six of Swords is great here because it is about troubles passing away, but it's also a journey over water. So that could be involved for you as well. So it could be the type of thing to get to the new home, like, let's just say you're living in Pennsylvania right now. Maybe you're going to be crossing the Ohio River and going west and moving beyond there. You see a body of water. You're in Missouri, and you're crossing the Mississippi to move to Colorado or something like that. Okay. Maybe it's a bigger move. You're crossing the Atlantic or the Pacific, something like that. Okay. But there's likely to be something involving water with this situation as well. Crossing over. It's the crossing over of the water that will bring the benefit, right? Troubles passing away by that type of rite of passage. And water is traditionally a symbol, and we have the water here with the Knight of Cups, of, a baptism into a new life, a whole emotional refreshment in your life, emotional sea change for the better. So again, Nine of Cups is here. So I think whatever you're wishing for in regards to the home and healing and changing situation is being helped by Jupiter. Jupiter's trying to bring you the opportunity to do that. But of course, we have to use the energies. It's up to us to choose to move along and move on and move towards something better for ourselves. Now, the other possibility here is that there could be a change in residence for the inhabitants. So you could be meeting somebody, if you're in the market to meet somebody, you could be meeting somebody who is stable, down to earth. Maybe you've already met them, and the situation may be that you end up moving in together, this Knight of Cups. So I'm just getting a feeling that some of you might also, you may be moving for love. It may also be that you don't necessarily, it's not that you may not want to move. You may not want to go to this other place. So there may be a tiny bit of resistance there initially. But once you move for love, you're going to love where you're going. You're going to love being at that new place. But you may not be totally on board. But you're doing it because you know that this other person coming in is family. They're stable. You could be moving also for family. That's also a possibility. And again, there could be a little tiny resistance. I really don't want to do this. I'm looking that it may be the answer to my prayers. It's possible. I'll give it a try. I'm not really totally into it, but it's better than sitting around and not dealing with the situation. So I think if you take a calculated risk and chance on yourself and a new home situation or a new family arrangement or something like that, it could really be fantastic for you. But you got to get to that point mentally first. Okay, but I do think for some of you, it's involved with somebody else really wanting you. That 9, maybe it's their wish. They really want you to move in a certain direction. And I think eventually you probably get on board with that. All right, Pisces. So let's see what opportunities Jupiter might be bringing you during its transit of Taurus. Let's find out. Pisces. Let's find out. All right. Oh, we have Jupiter himself showing up here with the Wheel and the Ace of Cups and the 6 of Wands and the 9 of Coins. Are you loving this? I'm loving this. And a Queen of Wands. Okay. All right, Pisces, I'm going to look at this a couple of different ways, but it seems like Jupiter is really affirming your self-esteem, your self-worth. Now, granted, he's going to be in your 3rd house of communications, but I'm just reading this holistically. This is your energy, the cups. Aces are about the self. So he is just maybe bringing you an offer that could really be the making of you and put you in some sort of public spotlight. Very possible with the 6 of Wands. Leadership position, public spotlight. May have something to do with your work. It's possible. 9 of Coins are showing up here. There could be financial compensation. That's why I feel it's something work related. This is your 7th house of relationships. So it could, whatever this is over here, even if it's work related, it could attract a benefactor through work. Ariel just sat on the mouse. It could attract somebody you meet through work who could potentially become an important person in your life, maybe a new friend or a new, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. If you're in the dating world, it's possible. But I love this Queen of Wands here because I feel like you're going to be so fired up, feisty, just really grooving on your creative projects and your creative energy in the year ahead. This Jupiter, because also your 3rd house. So Jupiter is going to be really firing you up when it comes to creative ideas for writing, speaking, teaching. You can really just be a dynamic salesperson in the year ahead also. And maybe if you are a salesperson, you could be hitting targets that blow other people out of the water. Sales targets. Absolutely possible with this. So I feel like also with this Wheel and this Ace of Cups, Jupiter is really bringing you an opportunity to start all over emotionally as well for yourself. Like clean slate, like breath of fresh air type energy, and doing something again that you really feel proud of yourself for doing. And this can be something very personal, right? It can just be that, as you walk through a crowd of people, like let's say you lose weight or something, right? Or you've changed your physical appearance, or you've done something else that just makes you, like, it's personal to you. You maybe even haven't shared it with anybody. You've given up sugar, you've given up something that's bad for you. I don't know, whatever. Like you've done something that makes you feel really proud of yourself, and you're walking with your head held high, and everybody's like, what's going on with Pisces? Like they're really like, look at the vibe, feel the vibe. It can be something just as simple as that, and just this whole emotional refreshment, revitalization of your vibe, your aura, your energy that makes you just feeling so good about yourself, even with these energies over here too. So, aces, the aces can be offers from the universe. So there could just be, again, the timing is going to be up to the universe. A very surprising, unexpected, exciting, emotional offer that's going to get you fired up. And it could be, yes, with your relationship house. Here's the Virgo. So it could be that, especially like I said, if you've been single, that situation could be changing for you with the arrival of somebody new in your life that's going to get you fired up. Okay, so, read in between the lines as much as you would like there. This is great. Absolutely make use of this energy. Invest your energy into things that make you feel good and proud about yourself, particularly in the ways that you communicate. speak your truth, write your truth, live your truth, perform your truth. Put your beautiful, fiery, creative energy out there, Pisces. You just have enormous potential to feel so good about yourself by doing that. And also, again, could be strong monetary rewards for doing so. So thank you so much for joining me for your Jupiter in Taurus tarot reading. Leave me a comment and let me know what you are looking forward to with this transit. And make sure that you check out part 1 where I break out the astrology energies. So love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.